When you hear somebody jumping from job to job to job, why? What's the reason for them to do so? Hi, my name is Fong. Welcome to another episode of Unlocking the Mind Behind Make More Work Less. I'm an entrepreneur, business strategist, real estate investor, speaker, and also a best-selling author. And every single day, I help others unlock potentials and guide them to succeed. So for today's episode on Unlocking Mind, we talk about another cognitive bias. And the reason I have this show is so that we can better understand how our minds work, make better decisions, build stronger relationships, and of course, avoid certain cognitive traps. So for today's cognitive bias, I asked you a question at the very beginning. If you saw somebody going from job to job to job to job, why? Why do you think they do so? Is it A, because they just want more money and they basically go from job to job to job, getting more and more money and seeing which one gives them more? Or do they want to learn more skill sets? Well, if you said that they probably went from job to job because they wanted more money, then you could be right. But for some people, they might go, you know what? They want to jump from job to job to learn different skills. And you might be right as well. But majority of you is probably thinking it's because of money. And that is the extrinsic incentive bias. So what exactly is that? That is attributing relatively more to extrinsic incentives, which is money and job security, than to the intrinsic incentives, let's say new skills, when weighing the motives of other people rather than ourselves. We tend to think that other people will do things because of a motive of money and job security and some kind of extrinsic value, whereas we like to see that ourselves would be taking one motive over another because of intrinsic value. We want to add to ourselves. We want to be better for ourselves. We want to improve. And that's why more commonly, when we're into an interview, when people would ask us about what our goals are, what's our purpose and what we like to do, we like to, we love to learn more. We want to build our abilities, our skills and all that kind of stuff. That's why I'm here. The wage is not a problem. I just want to learn more. And you say all that stuff. But when asked about other people, you go, they're in it for the money. And that's just that bias. We have that bias against other people because it tends to make us feel better. It tends to make us feel like we're better than somebody else, or it enhances our own self-image by saying that, by believing in that. So a survey was done on a whole bunch of managers, and they were asking them, so what do you think the incentive or the motive for most of the employees are? And most of these managers will say, they're here for the benefits, they're here for the money, they're here for the wages, they're here for the bonuses. That's why they work so hard. When being asked, what's your motive for being here? They go, we want to learn more skills. We want to be able to solve more challenging problems. And it's just that mindset of we're better, we're here to improve, we're here to add to ourselves, we're here to add value, and we're not just here for the money. And that's very, very common in all spectrums. So when you start asking that question, you should start asking yourself, wait a minute, are you here for the right motives? Are you here for just the money? And if you are, just admit to it. But if you're not, maybe you should think about how other people's motives are too. You have to start thinking, if you think this way, other people might think the same way as well. Evaluate often, get feedback often, and just talk to people more and find out what they're truly there for. And don't jump to conclusions thinking that, they're just there for the money or for the extrinsic value or for the extrinsic incentives. So that is the extrinsic incentive bias. And if you enjoyed this episode, please go back and watch some of my other episodes on Unlocking the Mind. And if you like Unlocking the Mind, we have a lot of shows, the Peak Potential Success Show, the Mastermind Bites, and the Make More Mind Bites that's up every single week. So thank you very much for your support, your likes, your comments. I love seeing those comments and your subscriptions. And until next time, today is the day to unlock your peak potential. I'll see you later.